I had this amazing dream last night, and I think that there's great revelation in the dream. So I wanted to share. I just wanted, you know how you just want to tell somebody something, you want to share with somebody. And sometimes one thing that I've learned, specifically in ministry, and I think my grandmother really ministered to me about this one time, and that is that, she said sometimes the Lord, especially when you build relationship with Him, He gives you things that are for other people, but it starts with you. And sometimes when you get things, you can't immediately just share it with everybody. You have to reflect on it. You have to pray over it. You have to think about it. And that was just very powerful. She told me that one day. Not even that long ago. So anyway, I've just been thinking about that. But in this dream, I was at I was at this bus stop, and I was sitting at the bus stop, um, waiting for the bus, and it seems like forever I was waiting for the bus. And the bus finally came, and when the bus came, I walked over to the door, and I started asking the bus driver, "Are you going where I need to go? Is this the right bus?" Just a series of questions, and the bus driver said, "Yes, this is what this is the right bus for you." So I went back to the shed or wherever where my things were, and I started gathering my things, and I came back, and the bus driver was pulling off, and I was like, "Well, wait, I'm trying to get on this bus," and the bus driver was like, just kind of shaking their head, like, "Sorry, can't stop." And the feeling, or the sort of the thing that I felt made the most sense to do in the moment was to try to beat the bus to the next bus stop. So I'm just running hard. I'm running through people. There are other people who are also trying to catch the bus. And in my mind, I'm going to beat the bus to the next bus stop. And as I'm running, like I'm running through construction, I just see a lot of construction and all of these different sort of things that I viewed as sort of pit stops for me personally. And I finally make it to um, this bus stop. And I actually beat the bus, and I get on the bus, and then I just sort of wake up. And I guess initially I was thinking to myself, like, how could that bus have left me when the bus driver knew that I was trying to get on the bus? And as I was reflecting on it, it occurred to me that I missed the bus because I decided to go back and get something that I thought was necessary for the ride, right? And so I brought that upon myself. But in response to not being able to get on the bus or missing the bus, I came up with a plan immediately to catch up with the bus, and then things um, strategically placed in my path, which I thought, um, in essence, were things that were supposed to make it difficult for me to beat the bus to the next bus stop, ended up being the very things that prohibited the bus from getting to the bus stop before I did. And so that was like really powerful to me. And when I woke up, it was just so interesting because the last couple of days I've been waking up and I just been thinking about the the names that we give God. And um, the name that was on my heart this morning was the name King of Kings. And I was thinking about the power and authority of a king, just a natural king, and how a natural king has dominion over everything in his jurisdiction. So there's nothing in his jurisdiction that um, he does not have authority to change or to move or to command. And then I thought about what that meant for someone who we would call King of Kings, how he has this great dominion and he's powerful and nothing is beyond his reach and nothing is beyond his scope. And I thought about that in connection with this strange dream that I had where I'm running for this bus, and it didn't make sense for me to make it to the next bus stop because obviously I can't run faster than a bus. But what I'm seeing in this dream is God is saying, you know, I have dominion over everything. Like, how can you call me King of Kings and then underestimate my power? You know? Anyway, so that was like really, really powerful for me, and I wanted to share it with somebody. So maybe you, I don't think it's too deep, you know. It's not intended to be no tongues. Anyway, hopefully that encouraged you. Hopefully, I don't know. It certainly encouraged me. So